Hi, it's Leanne at Money Plus. I've been invited today into the home kindly of Jackie Belgart. She's going to share some experiences of being a client with Money Plus for the last 5 years. She's now debt-free and wants to just have a chat with us today and just speak and share some experiences. Hi Jackie.
Hi.
I just want to ask you first of all, the situation with your debts, how did it occur?
Just got carried away when these firms come up and offer you credit cards and so on, and when you've had partners, where the money situation's been tight because of not because we're earning enough, because your partner's full control of it, and when you've sort of been set free from your partners, it's like being let out of prison. You just go silly. Spending, you don't realise how far you've gone.
And would you say something changed in your circumstances to then start falling behind with the repayments?
Yes, because when you start accepting credit cards from different companies and that lot, you don't realise how much you end up having to pay back each month. And it all mounts up.
And what brought you to speak to Money Plus and for Money Plus to help you with your debts? Did you go on the website? Where did you hear about Money Plus?
Well, I heard from a friend at work. He confided to me about him being in debt at one time, and he mentioned the Money Plus group, and I listened to him. And then when I realised things was getting out of hand with my money situation, I asked him for the phone number. But before I accepted the phone number, I asked him how he got in touch with the company. And he said he went on the website and he had choices of different companies, and he says Money Plus to him seemed the best bet.
So were there certain things that when you first spoke on the initial phone call and you spoke to the advisor, how did you feel when you first picked up the phone and spoke to them? Did you feel the relief straight away?
Well, when I first spoke to him, I felt really ashamed having to tell him my problems, because it's like telling a stranger. And he had that very calm voice, and I've told him everything, and he told me to stop right there. Don't pay any more. He says, no, it's the list you give me, is that the complete list of the people I owe money to? And I explained why it just got out of hand and everything. He says, stop right there, don't pay any more. He says, we'll take it from there. Soon he said that, I felt part relief. Of course, with me not being in this situation before, you still going to feel a bit iffy about it. But also, you got the relief of knowing that he's taking the burden off your shoulders.
But having somebody to talk to.
Yes, that's right. But you still feel a bit iffy because you're still weighted down with it, even though you feel the first section of the relief taken off you, knowing that you shared it with someone.
Yeah, of course. And did you find that, did you still get letters, phone calls? What happened with the letters and the phone calls? Did they go all together, or after speaking to the, initially, did you find that was taken away quite quickly?
No, I didn't expect him to do things within a day or two, because I was still getting demanding letters through the door, which is probably already in the post anyway. And I said, we just got to bide our time, be patient, and just wait now.
And did you find that died down after?
Yes, it did. Kept us in the loop at all time, and if I didn't feel confident enough, or I've got certain worries, he told me his name, he left me his phone number to phone up any time.
And after a couple of months of being on the programme and obviously dealing with the customer service department, they were constantly keeping you informed?
Yeah, well, what is, they asked what the outgoing was, what the incoming was, and it was great really, because they said they wanted to make sure we had enough to live on reasonably. Like,
so that was in the initial phone call, wasn't it?
Yes.
So when you went over, you know, a couple of months into the programme and the letters and the calls started to die down and things were, you know, being a bit different, would you say that you were constantly informed? Did you receive statements?
Well, one good thing about Money Plus is not only did you get statements of the people you owe money to, I also got a statement of Money Plus every month with a list of the creditors that I owe money to. Every time, if I phoned up, or say if there's a problem one month where I couldn't afford to make that payment or the full amount, they said, don't worry about it. If you need to buy something like a new washing machine because your one broke down, rather than get it on the HB and get into more debt, they said, cut that payment out that month, we'll let your creditors know, and so on.
And how are you feeling now? Because obviously you're debt free. You have no debt.
Oh, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
And how did they go about that? Did you just pay off what was outstanding, or did they arrange? What did they do at the end? Then did you come into a lump sum of cash to clear the debt?
What it was is, at Christmas, my husband added it up, because we kept all the letters from Money Plus, all the statements, same from the creditors, and he used to add up and say, oh, we paid this off this year, or we paid that off. But he didn't really need to do that, because Money Plus did that for us. Then I asked him, when will we get a date when we know we finish? And we did get a date when we due to be finished. But in the meantime, I come into a lump sum of money, and I phoned Money Plus up and said, if I send you this lump sum, would it help to pay the remainder of the debt off? And they says, well, we'll go into talks with them and see if they'll
try and lower try and get you a reduced amount, so you don't have to pay back as much.
Yes, that's right. Plus, I was at an age where I needed to cut my hours down as well, and so on, bit ill health and so on. And they said, right, leave it with us and we'll keep you in touch what's going on. And they did do.
Great.
And they were
fantastic. Did they manage to reduce quite a lot, so the settlement was a lot lower, was it?
Well, they actually turned on and said they got a couple £100 back, but they didn't know why. Another one where they sent a payment says they sent the payment back, but they were honest with me to tell me everything, and they also want to make sure I had a bit of money come back at the end of it as well.
And would you, from your experiences of being with Money Plus and what they've done for you, would you recommend Money Plus to your friends and people who may confide in you with their debt problems? Yes.
The reason I would get people to go with Money Plus is you got statements every month. You could phone them up anytime, any day, which was Monday to Friday, which is smashing. When I used to phone them up, it's like speaking to a friend on the phone. You had a bit of a laugh, you had a bit of a conversation. If you're struggling, they were so calm and so nice and polite. At first I thought they'll look down the nose at me because I'm in debt and this and that, and they'd say, well, your fault and this and that. But they didn't. Through the way they sounded on the phone, they made me feel as though they cared about me.
That you were a human being, and they really bothered about the situation.
And I didn't get a feeling after a bit as though they were looking down the nose at me, and it's fantastic. And I weren't afraid to get on the phone anytime I wanted if I had a problem.
Or even just for a chat.
And if you did have a problem, they were right on the ball all the time to help sort it out. They were fantastic.
Great.
No problems at all.
That's lovely. Thank you for sharing that with us today, Jackie. That's lovely to hear that.
Thank you.
Thank you.